Good afternoon, namaskar, pranam. Welcome to all, especially my regards to IAP National President Sir Dr. G.V. Basavaraj Sir, our President-elect Dr. Vasant Kaladkar Sir, immediate past President Dr. Upendra Kinzadekar Ji, our dear HSG Sir, Professor Dr. Yogesh Parekh Bhai, also Dr. Atanu Badra, our National Treasurer. At the same time, all the seniors, especially the chief guest today, Dr. V.C. Manoj, as well as Dr. Geeta Patel, Dr. Amresh, Dr. Bahindurji. I'm very happy to have the presence of all the respected vice presidents of all our 5 zones, the UB members, all the respected members of the scientific committee, the media committee, the monitoring committee, and the scientific panel who has prepared the details for today. All the respected dignitaries from IAP who have joined us on this afternoon, namaskar and welcome to all of you. They say that the children are the future of the nation, and it is also said in India that the characteristics of a human being can be noted in the cradle itself. And hence, the child who is in the cradle, the child who is just born, the newborn child, is probably the hope for the whole future of mankind. And that is what, if we can take care of, then we are able to know that the entire child's life and the person's life, and thereby society and the world, can be a much better, stronger place. So we are very happy that IAP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath has now focused on newborn care. Nurturing today for a healthier tomorrow cannot be a more apt title than this. And I am very proud and happy to welcome the National President, Dr. G.V. Basavaraj, to give his opening remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, we present Dr. Basavaraj.
Thank you so much, Dr. Samir ji. IAP के बाद community के साथ, this is a program which has been very popular across the India, among the pediatrician, among the patients, among the community. That's how when the program which has been launched on February 13th, which is made in a big, remarkable change. I'm sure that today's event, which is related to the newborn, nurturing today, healthier tomorrow. This is something which is in a unique way with the presence of our chief guest, Dr. V.C. Manoj, our NNF president, who has been readily agreed, because NNF and IAP, which is working together over years, and this is something which is really going to be very, very useful. I recognize with the presence of our president-elect, Dr. Vasant Kaladkar, and our immediate past president, Dr. Upendra Ji, and the dynamic secretary, Professor Yogesh Parekh, Dr. Atanu Badra, and all the OB, our vice presidents, senior vice president, Dr. Satish Sharma Ji, Professor Singaru Velu, Dr. Atul Kulkarni, Dr. Santanu Deb, Dr. Ajay Srivastav. All have been working relentlessly over there, spreading a relevant and reliable information, authentic information to the all the needs community people, and our the help of our executive board member is something which is unique, apart from the spokesperson and our core team, which has been working for last 12 months, led by none other than Dr. Geeta Patil Bedam, Dr. Kishore Baindur, Dr. Amresh Patil, Dr. Samir Dalwai, Dr. Shantraj. All of them are closely interacting and working together to make this event is a grand success. And of course, this is a material which has been well prepared by none other than Dr. Dhananjay Mangal, Dr. Priya, Dr. Kashmiri Barbade, and team, which has been working relentlessly to make this event successful. Best wishes for the today's program. If there is anything, our Vasant, our president-elect is going to be there since I am traveling. Over to you, Samir.
Thank you very much, respected President Sir, for your kind words. It is now the time for the press release. As all of you are aware that IAP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath has focused more on the press, and hence I request President Sir Dr. Basavaraj and President-elect Sir Dr. Kaladkar to jointly go ahead with the press release. Shruti Madam, to please share that on screen. So that's a press release for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I declare this is a press release by this material can be utilized by all the IAP spokesperson, all the IAP, and to spread the awareness among the community. Over to Dr. Vasant Kaladkar, our Honorable President.
Yeah. I also declare that this press release has been released. So it is available for our all of members and task force of IAP की बात community के साथ. Now they can spread it through print media, digital media, and all the media like Instagram, Facebook from their own.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kaladkar sir, Basavaraj sir. Now it's our honor to invite our dear President-elect Dr. Vasant Kaladkar sir for his remarks about today's program on newborn care. Ladies and gentlemen, we present Dr. Vasant Kaladkar.
Yeah, good afternoon, namaskar to all my good friends, community, respected Dr. Basavaraja. Really, till the end, he's not saying no. Somebody is saying this is the last program of IAP के बाद community के साथ. I said it's no. It's this is the program of Basavaraja started, and I'm just going to continue this program. Of course, this is the program of we both. And really, hats off to Basavaraja and team of scientific content and media committee for really, and definitely task force of 800 pediatricians. This is a huge number to make the any program successful, and that's why I'm also I also want this program should be continued for next year in the same format or with the some additional feathers will be there, and that I'm going to continue. I assure you all people, thako mat, don't get tired. I'm there, so I will need your help because together we can do a lot. This is the we have proven with this program that IAP के बाद community के साथ we have proven that together we can make a lot of difference. Thank you, Dr. Samit, Dr. Geeta, Dr. Amresh, Dr. Bindur, and Shantaraja sir and team. Really great job you are doing, and you have to continue this entho for this year and next year also. I will request also Neelam also to continue this because this is the only program which through which we can reach to community. So it's really honored to speak about newborn care, a topic so important to all of us today. I welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. Manoj, also for this novel program. The first day of life are crucial for a child future health. As the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, we are committed to ensuring every newborn gets the best starts in life. Through IAP की बात community के साथ, we have connected with parents and caregivers, addressing simple yet vital questions about newborn care, feeding, sleep, and recognizing early signs of illness. These small steps can prevent big problem and even save lives. I want to thank our media team for their innovative ideas that make complex health message easy to understand. A special thanks to our scientific team for ensuring their material, their message, which are really accurate and impactful. Your efforts are making a real difference, and I need the same energy throughout year 2025. That's our silver jubilee. So our 2025 action plan focuses on creating easy to use resources for parents in multiple languages, running question and answer campaign to answer common concern, training healthcare workers to improve early newborn care, raising community awareness so parents know when and where to seek help. Simple answers can save lives and build confidence in caretakers. That's why that is the thing we want to give through this program, IAP की बात community के साथ. Together, let us ensure every newborn in India gets the care they deserve. With I'm concluding with the hope that with the full enthusiasm, full energy, you all will help me in year 2025 to continue this program and make it reach to the more and more people. Thank you once again. I wish all the best for this program, and once again thank you. Jai Hind, Jai IAP.
Thank you so much, President-elect sir, because it is very nice to know that such a wonderful program which was conceived this year and all of you were involved with it is going to continue. People all across the country are asking about IAP ki baat, community ke saath, how it's going to continue, and you have assured that it will be going on even probably much better with better ideas and feedbacks. You always get better. now my pleasant duty to invite our dear beloved immediate past president, Dr. 𝐂𝐚𝐥 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐛𝐨𝐫𝐧 ji, who has done such wonderful work in this field, and requesting Dr. 𝐂𝐚𝐥 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐛𝐨𝐫𝐧 for his guidance. I think Dr. Upendra has not been able to join so far. We shall wait for him. Meanwhile, our dear dynamic HSD sir, Dr. Professor 𝐂𝐿𝐺 Parikh, has been working ceaselessly for the benefit of IAP, running all the programs. And I request his kind presence and his gracious words on the occasion. Dr. Professor 𝐂𝐺 Bhai, can we request you, please?
Thank you, dear Dr. Samir Bhai, for the opportunity. So, respected seniors, esteemed colleagues, and the dear friends, good afternoon. It is our honor to have this crucial topic of the newborn care nurturing today for the healthier tomorrow under the initiative of the IAP की बात community के साथ. This program will be launched this year and successfully roll out, and it gives the credibility of the IAP in the government, NGO, and the community. So it is a vision of the IAP, our leadership, Dr. 𝐺𝐞𝐰𝐛𝐨𝐫𝐧 Basavaraja sir, and this initiative underscores the vital role we all play ensuring the well-being and the future of our newborns. So IAP की बात community के साथ all the our contributors and Dr. Geeta Patil Madam, Dr. Kishore Bandhu sir, all are working too hard to great success of this program. Today we welcome our chief guest, Dr. VC Manoj, Dr. Vasant Khaladkar ji, Dr. Samir Dalwai, Dr. Satish Sharma sir, Dr. Singarwalu sir, our EB colleagues and the OB colleagues and all the participants on the digital platform today. So we all know the importance of the newborn care. It gives the newborn care in the first few days or the months of the child life can have a most crucial part, and in this period we have a lasting impact on the child's health and development. Maybe it nutrition, early nutrition, immunization, regular checkup, and the hygiene practice. And we need the community involvement by the awareness programs, training workshop. Today in this week, I am busy with this IMNCI component of the government of India. IMNCI training is going on at Gandhinagar, and where the WHO promoted the only IMNCI policy, but the government of India and included the one program of the newborn and included the newborn care in this whole world's program. So in the government of India, it is IMNCA program. And here also we have a heterogeneous group, the pediatrician, medical college professor, district hospital professors, medical officers, and others. So these programs will roll out and they have a great impact on our newborn mortality and the child under 5 death mortality. So it gives the long-term benefits, not only the immediate. So we are IAP is having great leadership, and we are going to have an impact on the nation's our country's benefit. So it may be a cognitive development or mortality or morbidity reduce or the overall the growth in the GDP also. So let us have a call for action. I think we move forward to remember that health and the well-being of the newborn are our shared responsibility, and IAP and our other association can take a lead. And I urge all the our leaders, healthcare providers, and the members of our society to actively participate in this initiative and spread all the knowledge, whatever we shared in our IAP की बात community के साथ to all the parents, teachers, and the groups and our IAP channels. Posting on the Facebook, social media, and let the people get the benefit of our IAP initiatives, and we can build our IAP strength more and more. So let us have a challenge with the collaboration and commitment together. We can achieve more and more at our Dr. Vasant Khaladkar sir mentioned. Let us have a shared vision of the future of our all country's children, not focus to the one or two, but away focus on the whole country's and the nation's growth, building the on the nation's growth. Let us give the attention and dedication to this a noble cause, and NNF. IAP are working together for the NRP program, all the newborn care program, and all. So we welcome our chief guest, NNF President elect Dr. VC Manoj sir. Thank you very much. Over to you, Dr. Samir Davi.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yogesh. You have given in few words, you have given a very good overview about what IAP is doing for the entire newborn program across the country, as well as the way IAP is connecting. Thank you so much. It is now my pleasant duty to invite our dear National Treasurer, Dr. Atanu Bhadra, for his comments and his vision for the entire program, especially with the newborn care. Dr. Atanu Bhadra, sir, over.
Yeah, so almost 1 year we have been reaching out to community by this program. So this program is moving out of its neonatal period, newborn period, and probably next year we'll be looking into its childhood. So the first, as the new entrant comes into the family, the parents are very apprehensive, and they are more open to myths and certain beliefs that has been traditional beliefs that has been handled down by the grandfathers, grandmothers, and their upper generation. So this is where I think IAP, Indian Academy of Pediatrics, we all have to play a good role, and we will have to educate and be with the parents so that their newborn care at home is done according to science-based beliefs and to move out from our traditional beliefs. So it can be a mix of both, but science should be the basic thing. And all this material all throughout the year, which had been generated by the scientific team, and these are all will be available to you. We'll send the links, and you can request all our members to please utilize all this scientific content and reach out to the press to talk to the parents and be on a single voice on behalf of IAP. And I thank Samir, who had been dedicatedly conducting this program every week, twice a week, almost every month, throughout the whole year. Our president sirs, Dr. Upendra sir, Dr. Vasav sir's vision, Dr. Vasant sir's enthusiasm, and our HSG sir's efforts. So I think it is a combination of all of you and all of us which had finally resulted in, which started with an idea, but had finally changed into a program that will go on for years with IAP. Over to Samir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Atanuda, for your obviously all your wonderful support and the financial support and the guidance intellectually and academically to the program. And this program, we assure you, is not just the question of the members' money, but also the members' emotions. And to see that it is done in the most fruitful scientific way, we always present the work done in the past programs and what has been done as a follow-up of these inaugurations. And nobody better than our dear Dr. Amrish Patil to give us an entire overview of how the program has been conducted in the past few months. And I request him to present about the background of all the work done. And I also request him to carry on with conducting this program. Dr. Amrish, over to you, bhai.
Thank you, Samir sir, for those wonderful words about this wonderful program. And we all know, as Atanu sir has told, this is crossing its childhood. Though we are coming to the year end, the activities have now not ceased to be end. There have been wonderful activities which have been carrying out all across the country. The newborn weeks were celebrated in the last part of the week. Though we are releasing the scientific content now, the scientific substance abuse was carried on. The adolescent substance abuse thing was very much appreciated, and it has been very well received. So to a video will speak 1,000 words than what we say. So I request Shruti to kindly play the video. Thank you, Shruti, for playing this wonderful video. I request all the members to continue the wonderful community work which you all have been doing across the country. So as Vasant sir has assured us that it will be continuing. So we'll come back with a newer version, requesting your kind support. Now coming to the continue as Samir Bhai has left, I request our expert committee on behalf of expert committee, Dr. Kashmini ma'am, to kindly brief us.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, respected Honorable President Dr. G.V. Basavaraja, sir, President-elect Dr. Vasant Kaletkar, sir, our today's Chief Guest Dr. V.C. Manoj, sir, respected Secretary General Dr. Yogesh Parikh, sir, also Treasurer Dr. Atanu Batra, sir, National Coordinator Scientific Committee Dr. Geeta Patil, madam, and Media Committee Dr. Samir Dalwai, sir, all the esteemed dignitaries and my fellow pediatricians and respected attendees. Myself, Dr. Kashmiri Badbadi. I am honored to convey this session on newborn care nurturing today for a healthier tomorrow. A topic that it's just not about the science and statistic, it's about life. So it's about the promise of tomorrow held in the tiniest hands of today. So what makes this program or this campaign unique for me at IAP Ki Baat community ke saath, I feel that it's a vision to bridge the gap between the science and the community. We pediatricians alone cannot achieve the significant changes, but definitely we must create a chain linking the doctors, nurses, ASHA workers, media, policymakers, and importantly, the families and what IAP is doing. And we are doing since last many decades. So as we know that the nature has done its job and now it's our duty to nurture them. So we know that newborn care begins before birth. Means what? The healthier mother, her nutrition, education, vaccination, access to the antenatal care, also the skilled delivery, immediate newborn cares, and consistent follow-up that we are still lagging in. So based on that, our goal was to ensure that every newborn receives the nurturing care they deserve. The care that involves not just a physical well-being, but also the emotional, nutritional, and environmental support. To reduce the neonatal mortality and ensure a healthier tomorrow, it is essential to provide the comprehensive neonatal care. We focused on the healthy practices, promoting the neurodevelopment and ensuring the timely vaccination. Also to eliminate the myths and faulty practices surrounding the newborn care while emphasizing proper feeding and nurturing. By educating the families and empowering the caregiver, we can lay a strong foundation for the health and development of every newborn. So I would take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to my esteemed expert who made this session insightful and impactful. So my sincere thanks goes to Dr. Sachin Shah, sir. He is a director of neonatology department, Pune, Surya Hospital. Then Dr. Dhananjay Mangal sir from Jaipur. He is a director of Babylon Children Hospital, Jaipur. Also, he is a fellow guide and NNF fellowship he carries. He was a president of NNF Rajasthan State, also a vice president IAP Jaipur chapter. Then we have an eminent expert with us, Dr. Priya Shivalli, senior consultant neonatologist and pediatrician, Narayana Super Speciality Hospital. And we have academically very gold medalist with us, Dr. Aritra Ram. He's Aritra Rai. He's from the Palm Pearl Hospital, Siliguri. He's a DM neonatologist. So your dedication, your knowledge, efforts have greatly enriched this session and reflects the wonderful teamwork we have seen today and we have done since last 1 month. A special note of appreciation goes to Dr. Geeta Patil madam, who has been not only a mentor, but also a constant source of inspiration to all of us. And her guidance, and leadership has been instrumental in shaping this initiative and motivating us to work towards the shared vision of newborn care. So lastly, the well-being of the newborn lays the cornerstone for the healthy society. With this note, I thank Indian Academy of Pediatrics for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for those wonderful words. Well-being of the baby determines the well-being of the country and our wealth. So wonderful words. I would like to thank on behalf of IKBC the whole expert committee who have toiled and brought a wonderful scientific content. As you mentioned, Dr. Geeta ma'am, Geeta ma'am, who is the person behind getting this wonderful content out. I request Geeta Patil madam to kindly introduce our chief guest for today, Dr. Manoj sir. So I request over to Dr. Geeta Patil madam.
Thank you, Dr. Amrish. And I think Happy New Year to everyone, because we are not going to have a program. This is the last program of IAP Ki Baat community ke saath of this year. I am not telling that this program is going to end. Our President-elect Dr. Khaladkar sir has already reassured we are going to reframe the program. Already we are in that process for the next year. I am very sure. Let me thank Dr. G.V. Basavaraj sir, Khaladkar sir, Upendra Khinjwadekar sir, Yogesh Parikh, Atanu Bhadra, all the VPs and all spokesperson and all the contributors are 16 topics, all experts. And our scientific committee of IAP Ki Baat community ke saath and our fellow committee members. I owe this was a great teamwork. Dr. Amrish was there, Dr. Kishore Baindur sir, Dr. Shantras sir, and you have seen Dr. Samir Dalwai's passion, I think, and his whole media committee. We are working definitely quite hard to make it this impact. And we all know that I'm not going to tell about the topic because all stalwarts have already told. Newborn care nurturing today for a healthier tomorrow. This came in our mind because this emphasizes the importance of providing a very attentive care, love, and support during the earliest stage of life to ensure a strong foundation for a child future. Already Dr. Kashmiri Badbade has told we have to go beyond the scientifics. And already we have got a person with us who has done work in neonatology. He is a professor of pediatric and head of department of neonatology, Lakshmi Hospital. Today, chief guest is VC Manoj. I am just giving a brief CV about him. He is a professor of pediatric and head of department of neonatology, Lakshmi Hospital, Cochin. He is a president-elect, all of us we know, 2024 National Neonatology Forum, National Executive Member of Neonatology Chapter of Central IAP, State Academic Coordinator for Advanced NRP, TOT in Basic NRP and NSSK projects, President NNF Kerala, President IAP Thrissur, Secretary NNF Kerala. He had, to his credit, there are many papers in national and international journals. His areas of interest: neonatal respiratory care, nutrition, perinatology, intervention in resource-limited settings. Obviously, we know about him other things also. He is the brain behind Learn from the Legends, International Neonatology Webinar since June 2000, which is rolled from June 2001, with more than 1,300 registered delegates from more than 72 countries in the world. He has got this is a real achievement on the international level. And you know about his passion, simplicity, humbleness. Sir, I request you to first unveil one poster. I request Dr. Shruti to share the poster. Sir, you have to unveil one poster. And then you have to address our viewers.
Thank you so much, Dr. Geeta Patil. I am really privileged to unveil this poster.
Shruti, yes, this is a poster, sir.
Newborn care, nurturing today for a healthier tomorrow.
Sir, you have to unveil it, sir. Please, and you have to tell that this is a video.
All right. So I need to, okay.
Just declare, sir.
Yeah, I declare the poster unveiled.
Over to Dr. Manoj, sir, for your address.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Respected President Dr. Basavaraj, President-elect Dr. Vasant Kaletkar, other respected dignitaries and doyens of IAP, respected seniors and my dear friends. At the outset, I would like to extend my heartiest gratitude to IAP President and team for inviting me for this very special program, something dear to my heart as well, nurturing of newborn babies for a healthier tomorrow. I bring warm greetings from National Neonatology Forum, India. Newborn care, nurturing today for a healthier tomorrow, aptly emphasizes the importance of providing attentive care, love, and support during the earliest stage of life to ensure a strong foundation for a child's future, as we had seen in the beautiful video that was just unveiled. This nurturing, you all know, is required in the first 1,000 days of life, spanning from conception to a child's second birthday, a critical period in growth and development. How can we, during this period, especially in the earlier days, bridge the gap between science and practice, as Dr. Kashmiri Bedbede had mentioned, to create a nurturing environment that we all know play a vital role in shaping the physical, cognitive, and emotional well-being of the child and then a future adult. There are a few areas which we can address specifically in the perinatal and neonatal period, which we could devote our attention to probably in the next 5 minutes. Let me just briefly mention all of them. I think that would do. We start in circles. Optimal health and nutrition in adolescence. We need to start from the adolescent girls. Studies have shown that impact of this at the time of conception, the health of the optimized health of adolescent girl is now linked to neonatal outcomes with studies and meta-analysis since 2015 that have shown that a very simple pointer like a maternal BMI of between 19 to 23 be associated with the most favorable outcome as far as neonatal mortality is concerned, not even morbidity, mind you. So adequate maternal care during pregnancy and management of morbidity definitely follows once we are taken care of the health of the adolescent girl. To me, as a neonatologist, my specific area would be to start with the antenatal interventions, which are going to give me rich dividends. Like, of course, as you all know, antenatal steroids, antenatal administration of magnesium sulfate in preterm deliveries before 32 weeks, IAP of chorioamnitis, intrapartum antibiotic prophylaxis of chorioamnitis, etc., etc. There are various antenatal interventions which we are very, which we more closely monitor. The next phase comes in the delivery room, where as with the first step we achieved with the NRP, but then now we are fine-tuning the various other aspects of delivery room interventions. And two areas which have recently regained attention, I would say, are one is the umbilical cord management and zero suppression at birth. Umbilical cord management, we all know, in a vigorous baby can be delayed, but then the ones that require actual delaying are the ones in whom we are not able to delay because of the lack of facilities. So this is an area where there has to be some sort of attempt to bridge the science, the gap between the science and practice. Zero suppression is what is going to evolve into kangaroo mother care, exclusive breastfeeding, and of course, the ultimate aim of establishing, probably one of the aims of establishing a healthy microbial signature at 2 years of life. In the NICU, we are very aggressive in promoting enteral nutrition, starting even in the periviable period as early as day 1 with 20 to 30 ml of colostrum, if it is feasible, or anyway, human milk, not the formula feeds. And as aggressive as we are in nutrition, with the same intensity, we are gentle in respiratory care, where we follow the principle of less is more, avoiding putting the tube. And if you put in the tube, take it out as early as possible. Follow non-invasive ventilation practices, etc. But they are for a select category of babies. What we can do for the majority of them are general measures. First of these, I would say, avoiding antibiotics. You give antibiotics, you are going to destroy the microbial flora, the basic background on which the microbial signature is going to be built. You destroy all the firmicutes and you create an environment from where it's very difficult to build up, even with exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months. The second, which we could, in all the high-risk babies, could be the developmentally supportive care, as was aptly mentioned previously. But developmentally supportive care can be even further extended to the concept of habilitation. Habilitation, probably, again, I am sure all of you have discussed recently as well, is the concept of preventing the need to rehabilitate babies. So the low-cost interventions do have a role here. And of course, the cornerstone would be exclusive breastfeeding up to 6 months of life, when the human gut is not designed to digest any other protein, let alone animal protein and things like that. So human milk. And of course, a balanced complementary feeding thereafter to ensure optimal brain development and maturity and immunity. Now, conversely, I would just like to mention one more factor before I stop. Malnutrition of the present era is not macronutrient malnutrition. We are done away with that, but hopefully, at least in the in our initiatives, micronutrient malnutrition is still prevailing in the infancy. And if the mother is not in the habit of eating enough fruits and vegetables, then probably even in the neonatal period. We all know micronutrients are not just vitamins and minerals. There is a big category of polyphenols, the phytonutrients, which are present only in plants. Prevention of stress. All these and various stress in the form of not giving exclusive breast milk or various other parameters. All these are going to have long-term consequences of a child's health, learning ability, and potential, etc. The nurturing care actually aims to take the baby to its fullest potential. So, one more word about what I just now mentioned, development of a healthy lifestyle for the neonate. It can be different. Infant, and then obviously the toddler and child, with predominantly diet component, inclusion of whole food plant-based diet, enough fiber content to feed your microbes, etc., and all the newer things. This is very important for the development of a healthy microbial signature. And we know that lifestyle disease in the future is all about the right microbial signature. So prioritizing these early days and obtaining a healthy microbiome is probably one factor we need to look at. I can keep on enumerating, but restricting to the neonatal period, well, these, if we can address to these two things, avoid giving antibiotics, exclusive breastfeeding, addressing the emotional aspect of care, and giving tender loving care are probably things that will create the proper ways for habilitation. I once again thank the leaders of IAP for having invited me. It's truly an honor for me to speak to this in front of this honest, the August forum for such a great program, Man Ki Baat.
Thank you, sir. I invite, thank you very much for your thoughts, and we have also learned in such a short period, you have summarized so many things. So thank you very much for being there as a chief guest. Now, Dr. Amresh is just, he is not able to log in. So I request Dr. Satish Sharma, sir, who is our Senior Vice President of IAP, to address.
Thank you, Madam Geeta Patil. Our National President, Dr. G.B. Basavaraja, Dr. Vasant Kaladkar, President-elect, Dr. Yogesh Parak, HSG, Dr. Tanu, our National Treasurer, our Vice President from South Zone, Dr. 𝐂𝐤𝐬𝐬𝐞, Dr. 𝐂𝐤𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿, our today's Chief Guest, Dr. Manoj VC, Dr. Samir Dalwai, Dr. Geeta Patil Ma'am, Dr. Priya, Dr. Kishore, Dr. Amresh, Dr. Shantaraya, and all my EBs and contributors of this program here. Rightly said that there is a gap between science and that. I will say there is a gap between community and us. So we have to bridging this gap between the doctor, our healthcare provider, and to the community. And because the first few days of life and weeks in child life, they are very pivotal in shaping their future health and the well-being. So this initiative we have taken is aimed to empower not only the doctor, but the parents, the caregiver, and the community at large, so that they can look after certain small things like certain myths and beliefs. We have to remove their belief from at the time of delivery, and how many deliveries are conducted in the hospital. So these are in the metro cities, but in villages still they are unattended. They are not even conducted by the trained guys. So we have to tell them certainly, like they are using pre-lactal feed, the dry water, jaggery, honey, and sugar. So we have to ask them, they are not recommended. And when we discharge any patient, I tell them only 5 things: breastfeeding, maintain the temperature and the warmth, prevent them from infection from any other attendants, and go for vaccination. So even if they do these 5 things, that we can have a lot of impact in their future outcome and optimal care of this newborn. So together, all of us make a difference and create a healthy tomorrow for our children by this simple thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And I think Dr. 𝐂𝐤𝐬𝐬𝐿, sir, are you there?
Yes, madam. Good afternoon, madam.
Yes, sir. Please, your address, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Geeta madam.
Sir,
Good
I think you can
afternoon,
switch on the video and then
my
talk.
dear President Basavaraja sir, Vasant Kaladkar sir, and Upendra sir, and audible, madam? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Am I
Now
audible, madam?
audible better, sir. You are audible better now.
Oh, okay, madam. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And my good dear friend Manoj, the president, national president, NNF, and all the dignitaries, Samir, and all other dignitaries who are involved in IAP ke Baat Community ke Saath. This is a wonderful initiative where the newborn care, along with NNF, there was a long gap between us because we are doing everything for the past 3 decades when breastfeeding week was celebrated. But
I think we lost the connection.
Still, we are not able to achieve what we expected. And exclusive breastfeeding and all other things. And NNF joins with us, and I really wonder our president, our chief guest, Manoj, has delivered wonderfully, because I know him personally, his capabilities. Definitely with his leadership this year with the Basavaraja sir and Vasant, jointly NNF and IAP can take this initiative of nurturing newborn, by which we can the infant mortality. For this initiative of IAP ke Baat Community ke Saath,
I think again lost connection. Thank you, Dr. 𝐂𝐤𝐬𝐬𝐿, sir.
will definitely make an impact so that NNF and IAP jointly Am I audible?
Yes, sir. But in
Yes, thank you, madam. Thank you for I'm in travel. I should thank that both NNF and IAP jointly through IAP ke baad communication. It is not only as a chief guest. Throughout this year, we should make it a very positive impact to reduce the neonatal and infant mortality. Thank you, madam. Wish you all the best. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. I think all these 16 topics will be there on IAP website. Everything is there in that. And if anything else is required, we'll be there to share with you. Now, I think without Dr. Ajay Srivastava, sir, you should be there. And now this is the last session. Without your shairi and what is your impression? And you were the person who has coined IAP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath in Mumbai. You remember, your talk to Dr. Basavaraja has initiated this. I think we know. I was also standing when you were talking. So please, over to you, Dr. Ajay Srivastava, sir, Central Zone Vice President.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our visionary president, Dr. Basavaraj, whose guidance and passion have been the cornerstone of this initiative. His ability to inspire and lead by example that has been instrumental in transforming our goals into impactful actions. And this project has been a beacon of social awareness and empowerment, touching the hearts and lives of parents and communities across the nation. And it is no small feat to sustain such a program for 15 plus impactful episodes, and it is a testament to the overall your unwavering commitment of our team and leadership, and to the entire team of IIP की बात community के साथ Dr. Sameer, Dr. Geeta Patil ma'am, Dr. Amresh, Dr. Kishore Bandu, Dr. Shanta Raja, and all the team of all office bearers. Your dedication, creativity, and tireless efforts have been nothing short of extraordinary. So you have worked beyond boundaries, bringing innovation, compassion, and professionalism to every episode. And I sincerely wish Dr. Vasant Khalatkar, our President 2025, to continue this ambitious project in new frame with new vision and more milestones, say meaningful endeavors and continued success for IAP and our beloved communities. And so ending my address with a small shairi, like हर छोटी कोशिश से बड़ा असर होता है, हर छोटी कोशिश से बड़ा असर होता है, मिलकर चलें तो हर सपना सच होता है। आईएपी की बात ने दिलों को छुआ है, ये सफर हर पल यादगार बनाया है, नई सोच नया विश्वास जगाया है, हर दिल में जागरूकता का दीप जलाया है। डॉक्टर बासवराज और आपकी टीम को सलाम है, आपकी मेहनत का हर एक कदम एक एहसास है। Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Creativity and scientific relevance, appropriateness, all these 16 topics, if you go through the things, details of all our things, it proves what sir has told. I may not be very good in Hindi as he has told. Definitely. Thank you very much, Ajay Srivastava, sir. Now we have come to the end of the program, and I request our monitoring committee in charge, Coordinator Dr. Kishore Bandur, sir. And we know that he was always monitoring our each activity, whether we are doing on time, whether we are coordinating, creativity is done properly or not. Our creative partner, Shruti, was there always with us. And we had few arguments, few suggestions to each other, but 16 segments successfully doing. And all the experts of all 16 segments, we started with anemia, and now we are ending in the newborn care. And Dr. Manoj has already told, adolescent is involved. So IAP is very much involved in care from the 0 to 18 years. And they are, that is our mother organization for all the subchapter that has proved in this IAP Ki Baat community ke saath. And we are going to come with a reframed thing. All of you are there in Hyderabad Pedicon. Khalatkar sir has got a novel ideas. Please visit there, and we will be showcasing our work there. Now over to Dr. Kishore Bandur sir for your vote of thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Geeta, Dr. Samir, and all the members of the organizing committee for this very, very pleasant duty of thanking each one of you from the bottom of my heart. On behalf of the organizing committee of the IAP की बात community के साथ, of which I have been associated for the past about 15 to 16 months when this idea was conceptualized and put into action from about the February of this year. We are into the 16th edition of this program and probably the last of the programs for the year 2024. And as you heard Dr. Vasant Kalatkar, our incoming president, taking up this project in much more vigorously. In fact, he has already laid the foundation for this at the Bhubaneswar EB meeting, where a lot of activity regarding the IAP की बात community के साथ was done as a round table meet, etc. So he has got wonderful ideas of bringing out much more in this program. Yes, we had a little of teething problems initially. We had set a particular format, and then as time went by, we had to change a little. So we have meandered our way through and reached the stage where we can now say that the community is looking forward to the IAP each time it brings out such innovative programs as well as some such innovative ideas. At the outset today, my sincere thanks to our National President, Dr. G.V. Basavaraj, for conceptualizing, thinking about this particular program, putting it into action, forming a very interactive team, catching hold of so many people, and bringing out these 16 editions of the IAP की बात community के साथ. To Dr. Vasant Kalatkar, who, in fact, if Basavaraj is the brain, he is all other things of this program. Because each time he was the one who mentored us, who taught us about what should be the next program, how it should go on. And with his rich experience during his tenure as the president, I'm sure we are going to see much more from the IAP की बात community के साथ program. Thank you, sir, for those visionary words in your opening remarks. In absentia, Dr. Upendra Kinjwadekar, our immediate past president. Dr. Yogesh Parekh, our secretary, gave us a nice overview of what is the newborn care that we should take thing, and also how IAP will be coordinating with the governmental agencies, with the NNF, with all other stakeholders in the newborn care. Dr. Atanu Badra, our national treasurer, as usual, has been crisp and gave his message for this particular program. He has been a pillar of support for the IAP की बात community के साथ all along, and his charming smile and his, of course, his hold on the purse is what made this program a wonderful effort from the IAP to reach the community, the parents, and the caregivers. Our VPs, as usual, today, Dr. Satish Sharma, Dr. Singaru Velu, Dr. Ajay Srivatsava, in absentia, Dr. Atul Kulkarni and Santanu Dev, have all been very active in carrying out this program and taking it to their respective zones, to the state committees, to the district bodies, and also to the community in large. Our joint secretaries, office bearers, our executive board members, our large force of spokespersons. A big thanks to all of these for making this program run through this year. And we have wonderful interactions with all of these people through their offices and made this program so widely popular. Well, our very, very special thanks goes to our chief guest today, Dr. V.C. Manoj, the president of the NNF, who in such a short period of time almost gave us a gist of what is routine newborn care and how the simple measures that can bring about decrease in childhood mortality and morbidity. So simple are these that, but let us know that these measures have been going on in our cultural practices for long. But as we say, there are certain harmful practices, preferential practices, good practices. So emphasis should be on the good newborn practices in our culture, nurturing them so that ultimately we see that the baby is taken to its full potential. Thank you, Dr. Manoj, for those kind words and agreeing to be the chief guest of this program. To the scientific committee led by Dr. Kashmiri Badbade, Dr. Satin Shah, Dr. Priyashi Valli, Aritra Rai, and Dhananjay Mangal for bringing out such a wonderful scientific content for this newborn care. Very, very simple, very touching. And if you had looked at the video, so nice points have been brought out for a new mother, for a upcoming mother, for a who's new into childbirth and newborn care. This is the wonderful material for all of them to follow such simple measures for a healthy baby. What better joy a mother can have than have a smiling, happy, and well-growing child in her arms. I kept this thanks last for my particular team, our coordinating team led by none other than Dr. Geeta Patil. Somebody said that Geeta has been monitoring the scientific committee. Well, Geeta has been the whole and soul of this program as leader of the scientific committee. I know that she had a lot of deadlines to keep up. The dates were there, time was there. It was so short. Within a week, some programs had to be done. All of that, and I'm sure she was breathing down the necks of a lot of the scientific committee people. All of this she could do, but not a single program was delayed, and each of the programs were better than the previous one. So thank you, Dr. Geeta, for that wonderful work that you did as the scientific coordinator. Dr. Samir, what better words can I have rather than to say a big thank you for, mastering this whole program and bringing out such wonderful videos, conceptualizing the scientific content into a press note, into a video, into short, flyers, etc. So wonderful coordination and action by Dr. Samir Dalwai and his media committee team. Dr. Shantaraj and myself, we were looking in the back room where we could monitor the program and trying to give inputs as to what we could do for the next incoming program. You had seen Dr. Amrish Patil, an young member of the executive committee from Karnataka, and he is grown into his full potentials from what he was to now. Thank you, Amrish, for all that you could do. But his particular flyer, if all of you can see, is the last flyer of the ABC mnemonic of the program in each of its edition. The ABCD is what Amrish puts it, and his passion for community work is what led to this particular, flyer that he could bring out for each of the things. So a big thanks to the committee of IAP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath. I would be forgetting, or I would not be doing justice if I do not, thank the background team led by Shruti Bharadwaj and the Abhinava events for bringing out such wonderful technical, the scientific committee would give us the matter, but it was Shruti and team which formulated it so well, and brought it out in a presentable manner, the press notes, etc. Of course, with the help of Samir Talwai's team. Thank you, Shruti and team, for the great help that you have provided all through the year. And we are looking forward to working with you in the years to come. So a big thanks to all of you and to all the delegates who have been attending these programs in large numbers. Only today I see that the numbers are a little less. Probably the cold of the December has caught on. And otherwise, we used to have a full house most of the time. And I take this opportunity on behalf of the IAP Ki Baat community ke saath to thank each one of you. I may not have taken a few names here, but then I have all of you in my mind and heart while thanking you. Thank you, everyone. Jai Hind and Jai IAP. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dr. Kishore Bandhu, sir, for your meticulous vote of thanks. I think you have not forgotten anyone and you have not forgotten anybody's work also. But I think we have got a GV Basavaraj sir with us. I think his last word, sir. Now I know he's driving.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Geeta madam. So Dr. Kishore's sentiment, I totally endorse it. It's been a wonderful journey for last 15 months, where lot of planning, execution, which is really made the IAP's name at the community level in a big way. And only thing is we need to take it to the further. That's what Dr. Vasantji has told. Once again, I am very thankful to the core team led by Dr. Kishore Baindur sir, Dr. Samir Dalwai, Dr. Geeta Patil madam, Dr. Amrish Patil, Dr. Shantraj. And of course, all the office bearers was really supportive. Dr. Vasant was always there, Dr. Upendarji, Dr. Yogesh Parikh, Dr. Atanu Badra, and all 5 vice presidents, Singarvelu, Dr. Ajay Srivatsav, Dr. Santanudev, Atul Kulkarni, Satish Sharma ji, and our joint secretaries, Dr. Parmanand Anandkar, Ruchira, and of course, all the National Executive Board members who have been very supportive, and all the spokesperson, all the our members who has been taken this to the greater heights. Thank you once again for having a memorable and wonderful journey of almost 15 months and 16 episodes, really, which is made a big breakthrough in the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. And of course, community work will continue to be there. And this year episode this may be the last, but the year 2025 is going to come out with something big, something bigger than this. And we are all looking for all the members and our community is benefited out of it. Thank you very much. Over to Geeta madam.
Thank you very much, sir. We have forgotten the names of the IAP office people who have helped us whenever we required links. Dr. This Nikita is there, D'Souza sir is there, Shaji is there, Manisha madam is there. All of them helped us a lot. So there was no anywhere technical hitches also because Shruti was there. And we could go through this whole 15 months journey without much problem. And we completed 16 segments. And this time we have synchronized with our IAP awareness days. Maybe next year we are thinking of something else, newer thing, what Kishore Bandhu sir already told. IAP talk show, Child Health Matters. We'll come out with something else, certain new concepts, new ideas with the new members, and that will be interesting. Yes, sir.
Dr. Geeta, a little note here is that, recognizing the fact that this program has been so well done this year, at the Pedicon, Hyderabad Pedicon, there will be a panel discussion on empowering the nation, IAP Ki Baat community ke saath, on Sunday the 12th between 10:30 and 11:30 in hall number 3, of which I will be moderating. Dr. Singarvelu, Dr. Ramesh Goyal and other seniors will be debating on this particular issue. So my sincere request to all of you to attend that program and give your inputs into how this can be bettered next year. And also wishing all the IAPians a very, very happy and prosperous 2025. Thank you.
We have created a good report which will be presented on 7th January in the EB meeting, first EB meeting. And that report will be really a showcase of the work which was done, 2024 work. And as Kishore sir told, he is the moderator of that session. Apart from that, we are going to have showcasing our work as a one particular place. We are going to do many things, and we are formulating everything. We are discussing about that to the event manager, and that will come out very well. We are very sure. Now the time to say bye for this year, to back next year with the reframe program, with a good topics, with some different ideas. And thank you very much for everyone's cooperation given to us. And that made this teamwork, what Ajay Srivastava told, that was a great teamwork, what he told in Hindi. And the teamwork made it very successful. Without any problem, we could finish up 16 segments and very appropriately formed scientific content. Maybe I myself, I think people should excuse me for pressurizing the experts to do the things on time, or maybe to the media committee or Samir sir or Shruti telling that do this, do that, whatever they used to take effort. Sometimes we used to find out some mistake in that, and whole thing has to be again redone. But somehow the whole impact was really good. And IAP ki baat community ke saath 15 segments are already been shared on the IAP website. The 16th will be shared within 10 days time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gita and team. Thank you.
Samir sir is busy with something else. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all the members of the team, madam. All the members. Hats off to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
congratulations, Geeta Patil, madam, Kishore Bandurkar, sir, president, both presidents.
Oh, Satish Sharma ji.
Team of IAP की बात community के साथ